Hello, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate trends outcomes simulation and Monte Carlo simulation using Excel. Here is the data. Startup monthly sales over the past 5 years. We are going to use simulation to predict the future 3 years sales. Let's look at the sales data. First, visualize the data. Press Shift, Control, and downward arrow at the same time to select this column of data. Insert line chart. Look at this line chart. We can tell that the trend of the sales is growing but have some fluctuation. It is pretty hard to figure out a model to predict the future sale. So let's switch to simulation math. First, we calculate a monthly growth rate of sales. Type equal the first month ending value minus beginning value divide by beginning value. Return. We have the first month's monthly sale, monthly growth rate. Double click. We got every month's growth rate. And then we visualize this data. Insert a histogram. Look at the histogram. It appears as a bell shape. This gives us the idea that we can use a normal distribution simulation to predict the future growth rate. Why? Because over the past 5 years, the monthly growth rate of sales follow normal distribution. We can predict or we can assume that in the future 5 years, the growth rate shall follow normal distribution pattern. Now, our text here is to generate the growth rates that follow normal distribution. How to do it? Use this formula. This formula is going to generate a growth rate that follow normal distribution for us. This G4 is the mean, and the H4 is the standard deviation. And after we have one value, one growth rate, we can just double click. Now we got future 36 months monthly growth rate. This growth rate follow normal distribution. The mean is this value. The standard deviation is this value. That is why we put dollar sign in these two cells because we want to make them to be absolute reference. Now we have the monthly growth rate. We are going to calculate monthly sales. The first month of 2019 is the ending value of 2018, the last month, and then times 1 plus growth rate, enter. And the second month here is the previous month's sales times 1 plus this month's growth rate, return. So after having the second month's sale, we just double click. We got all the 36 months sales. This is predictive value. After having this value, we calculate the total sales of the future 3 years respectively. 2019, we got this value. 2020, this value. 2021, this value. But this is only one scenario. If you press F9, this value change. They change. That means the chance outcomes simulation because they are chance outcomes, so they change. What shall we do here? What kind of value we are going to pick? According to the law of large number and central limit theorem, if we have many samples, for example, 1,000 samples or 1,000 scenario, and then we calculate the mean of 1,000 samples, then the mean from 1,000 samples shall very close to the true mean. Let's do it. We have one scenario or one sample here, and then we are going to generate 1,000 scenario, 1,000 different total sales for the future 3 years. If you click on this cell, you can tell how could I get these total sales for every year. You just sum up 12 months of 2019, and then sum up 12 months of 2020. The same math for 2021. Okay, we have one scenario, and then we are going to generate 1,000 scenario here. Go to home, and then go to field, scenarios, column 1000. Okay, we have 1000. And then select this row and shift control downward arrow. We are going to conduct Monte Carlo simulation. Go to data and go to data, click what if analysis, choose data table, and the row input cell just neglect it, put nothing. For the column input cell, just click one empty cell on the sheet. Anyone, just make sure it is empty. And then click OK. Oh, now we have 1000 scenarios of total sales for the future 3 years. Their total sale, their difference. And then we calculate the mean of 2019. Use this formula, just average this column. Then we just slide over, and then we calculate the standard deviation. Standard deviation just gives us the idea of how volatile of the total sale, and 5th percentile or 5th percentile. Try over. Let's look at the 2019 5th percentile. What this mean? This means 5% of the data point. Here we have 1000 scenarios, 1000 data points. 5% of these data points fall below this value. That means 95% of the data point fall above this value. We transform this analysis to daily business language. Just say there is 95% probability that the total sale of 2019 will be greater than this value. Or we just say it is almost sure that the total sales of 2019 is greater than this value. Look at the mean. The mean growth in the future 3 years. You can tell if you press F9. You can tell the mean is pretty consistent. Okay, even the every sample, every scenario, if you press F9, the number change, but the mean of 1000 scenario is pretty consistent. It almost don't change. is around 2,000 or 2,600 or 3,300. That means we can expect the future 3 years the total sales are around this value. Thank you.